Hi, welcome to DC Fan Gives Hope. I'm sorry, I've just got a cold just now. I just thought I'd get up, make a video because you can't just lie in bed and so I just thought I'd make this. So before I go on, I've just been notified that Krypton is doing well. There's plans for it to carry on for another series, which is pretty good. First of all, because when it came out, I thought it was only like the one sort of story it was going to focus on, but for 7 years, 7 seasons, sorry, which is roughly the same thing. It's exciting, and of course, I think there's only one negative response to it, which is very little, was for the music. And some people, namely Zack Snyder fans, again, moaning that it isn't Man of Steel theme tune and you have that Superman John Williams theme going through it. And I believe it's a good mixture of both. As you watch Krypton, you'll get the sense of Man of Steel in it, especially from the same writer. And John Williams' score is undeniably, for generations to come, the theme music for Superman. It is. It matches Superman along with the colour of his suit. It's what generations of people have grew up to watch. Yes, it's sad that society can't maybe move on from it, but it still brings that hope and that recognition. And I also hear Man of Steel theme tune being played on TV shows, and I think it's one of these tunes that if you were to play Man of Steel, it'll be the second. It'll be the second choice for theme tunes. It'll be the music that will also be associated with Superman. But John Williams is just a score that will just carry on. The same as Danny Elfman. And it was used on Smallville. It's getting to that tune. And you could possibly, if you were a really great composer, go from Man of Steel tune and somehow transcend onto the Superman tune. And maybe you could say the Man of Steel theme tune isn't Superman yet. And it, like the film, it's not saying he was Superman there and then. This was just a character building up to become Superman. So I'm really looking forward to it. It's not over in the UK yet. There's no signs of it. E4 has just mentioned they're doing Gotham, which I'm trying to catch up because the last season wasn't over in the UK. But I'd like to read this passage out. I think it sums up, because I had some wee negative reviews. Somebody saying that I should get a job. This isn't a job, I'm sorry. This is just a hobby. This is just a fan sharing his passion. And of course, like many other fans, we all have our wants and desires, what we want out of the product, and what we see is a good thing or negative thing. You may have enjoyed Justice League, you may not have. I'm going to just, because of my page, DC Fan Gives Hope, and because the kind of supporter, not fan, I like to think of myself, then I'll just do it this way. As I say, if you've got a different opinion, that's fine. Don't tune into me. Like so many other YouTubers out there, there's probably, there'll probably be a Zack Snyder, and as I say, I've defended Zack Snyder. That's hence why my page has started. So I'm on this channel. I'm not going to be putting DC stuff down. I will try to look at it from a person who loved that, whatever it was, even Batman and Robin, even whatever, Superman Returns. I'm not here to put those films down. I'm here to listen to you guys and girls out there that like it and tell me why you like it, and I'll put myself in your shoes and probably respect it and love it more. That's what I try to do. So, but thanks for all your comments. It just shows you, with the hate I'm getting in some of these comments, that there is passion out there, and I love that. Embrace that passion. But as again, there is more to life. Okay, this is just a hobby to make life more interesting. I just watched a program about a young girl, 10 years old, big Harry Potter fan, dying of cancer, 10 years old. And you know, it's sad how sometimes it can be really sad when we put things in perspective, you know, and how hateful comments can be over something when somebody's happy about something, or something is loving something that you hate. People just feel like putting the hate down. So that's just a wee comment. I think I may have put it as a screensaver, but I'll read it out because I think it sums it all up. Even with Zack Snyder fans boycotting the home video release of Justice League due to wanting the full Snyder cut of the movie, Justice League seems to still be doing well on at least Amazon, as it's the #1 best-selling movie in the Amazon video category, with over 700 reviews leading to the movie to have a 4 out of 5 stars on the commerce site, quite like Sky. That's a higher viewer rating than Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice and Suicide Squad, which both were successful at the box office and in home video sales. It is possible those who choose not to support the movie in theatres are now choosing the comfort of their homes to be the place to watch it out of pure curiosity, which is resulting to them coming out of this movie surprisingly happy with it, as expectations were low going in. And we've had all that. You know, people had all the hate before this film came out. People were hearing reshoots, Joss Whedon stepping in, and composer, and then you had these fan groups that were just going to boycott the film, not knowing that they're jeopardising maybe their chances of getting a version that they may like. But as I said before on my YouTube channels, is a film, and I have just recently watched Spartacus, the extended cut that came with the normal cut, and the director was on before saying this wasn't his version, this was just extended scenes that he had cut out. But in order to get these editions, the film has got to sell well in order to convince a studio to put more money into releasing different cuts of the movie. So by boycotting and not buying the film, I mean, who's to say there is no law against having 2 versions of 3 versions of the movie? I alone have got loads of double copies of films, from Superman 2 to the Richard Donner cut, to Alien 3, and all those special editions. But, and this is the main thing, in order for them to thrive, they've got to do well on Amazon. And the people have spoken. The people have enjoyed it. And for many a times when we went to the cinema, we weren't caring about who was behind the scenes or what happened. We were just going to see the film. And the only way a studio would finance and make more is that if it got more money in. And I would love more of a chance to see our heroes, the heroes that haven't even been touched, come to the big screen. And in order to do that, the studio must realise that these films will make money for them. If they constantly get negative reviews from critics, if they constantly, the sales go down, then they will stop it completely. They'll not reboot it. Maybe in 10, 20 years' time, and who's to know what happens to each one of us as this goes on. So please, as I say, in a couple of years' time, we will lose, we will lose our anger towards whatever happened, and enjoy the film that we got, enjoy that we've seen our heroes on the big screen, and because you never know what's around the corner for everybody. And by that news, by the DVD sales, and somebody says, oh, that they don't matter, they do. Everything matters. I would love to go into a HMV shop and see a DVD selling well, because then that tells the company that people are invested into it. Everything tells the company everything. If nobody buys the DVD, if it drops down, then you know that tells the company something. It's same as bums on seats in cinema. If they don't get the bums and the cinema knows, well, these, if people stop going to see hero movies, they'll stop making hero movies. If people don't buy the DVDs, what's the point of rushing out the copy? Why not postpone it? But what this tells the company, and as more and more people seeing it and giving it more high ratings, then it becomes one of these cult classics. There's a lot of films that don't do too well in cinema, like The Shawshank Redemption, but blown away video sales. People loved it on the video sales, and it made it a really good movie. But in the box office, A Wonderful Life was another movie. It didn't do too well in the cinema, but because it repeated itself on Christmas, it became a classic. Now, I'm not going out the way, so don't take offence and say this is a classic. No, but people will love to appreciate it more for what it is. And as I say, if there's a cut coming out, I'll be buying that as well. But what this all does give me is hope for the future of DCEU. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Please check out my Facebook page, DC Fan Gives Hope, and hailthevillains.com. By putting in our favourite password, DC Hope, you could get 15% off DC product on that website. And also we're hoping to host more competitions on the Facebook. And if you keep tuning to our YouTube channel, there is a chance for those people that are boycotting the film to get themselves a free copy. So, thank you for watching.